Yeah, let me tell you, I ain't perfect. These other rappers lie to you in verses. I show the fans my heart, not the surface. My whole life a circus.
Money mo, money, money mo. Bing! What's up, crypto world? It's your boy Muddy Mo, and this is Dapp DeFi Quickies, Chapter 2. All right. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, man, Muddy Mo, man, I'm a weirdo. I wanted to do something different for the Dapp DeFi community. So that's what Quickies is, just my opinion. And for the most part, it's just different topics that's specific to the Dapp DeFi community. All right. So that's what Muddy Mo wants to bring y'all, man, bring the community. All right. So let's jump right off into it. For the first quickie, is it about being the best developer or having the best contract? All right. Why do I say this? So right now in the Dapp DeFi community, certain developers are pioneers in what they're creating. The code that they're doing is unique and is new to the world. And other developers of these smart contracts, in some cases, they clone those pioneer developers. But what we've seen over the course of time in DeFi and Dapps is that it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're the first person to create a great contract. I can go through it. Team Just out there made P3D, and then you got Bankteller with Bankroll, who's made multiple original contracts that other people have quote unquote cloned, but they've just done differently. They've done better with them, and you can't be mad at that. It's creative. It's just two different types of creativity. All right, so you gotta think about it. Facebook wasn't the first social media platform. Amazon wasn't the first company to sell things online. Google wasn't the first browser. You know what I mean? So in this community, it's not just all about creating a new code. It's partially about that. However, in order to create a code that's going to be better for the people, it's about building a team. And then along with those developers comes promotion, and it comes a community and other things behind that. All right. Bing! Remember, this Dapp DeFi Quickies Chapter 2. Make sure y'all hit that like, make sure y'all hit that subscribe, make sure y'all hit that bell. Alright. So for the second quickie, we talking about casino dapps. Alright. Now, they haven't been able to generate enough players. Alright. There's a lot of miners and there's not a lot of gamblers yet. So one thing that casino dapps must do is prevent dilution. What does that mean? That means my tokens won't become less and less valuable fast. And one site that did that was BetFury. Now, one site that has really done a good job of preventing dilution, or two sites, is both Moolah. They do a pretty good job with their algorithm. It is a very complex system they use for mining coins, and also Tewkenaire with its seasons. The seasons has almost figured out a way to keep people playing, which is really dope. All right. The second thing that crypto dapps must do to survive, that is understanding your audience. All right. Like for example, PvP. We have it and it's great. I think long term it's gonna be really nice, but the problem is you're not getting a lot of action. For example, a couple casino dapps have come out with one-on-one games, and it might last for the first week or so, then it's just trash after that. So that sucks. And the third thing that casino dapps must do to survive in the Dapp DeFi space, this is the biggest, is you must consistently have contests. All right, so all the dividends that the site's getting, a lot of that need to be going back into contests, because contests keep miners coming, trust me. You got miners that's snipers. They wait to see which casino dapp is gonna have a contest, and they get on that. All right, so keep you a good contest and you'll keep the players. All right. Bing! Now you already know, man, it's Muddy Mo time, man, to give you a little bit of food for thought. Right now, the Dapp DeFi community, but one problem that I've seen is that I don't know what to call it. Like, what are we? Like, so the influencers, all the influencers that talk about these smart contracts, the devs that's in this space, in the specific type of projects that we know have lasted in this space, we don't have nothing to call it. Well, I don't, at least. I don't know what it's called. People just, it's all over the place. So guess what? Y'all heard it here first. The Dapp DeFi community is now the DDC, alright? The DDC, alright? So every time y'all hear me say the DDC, y'all know I'm talking about the Dapp DeFi community, alright? My name is my name, alright? Now, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but knowing your name is very important, alright? So I remember, I was an assistant manager at this spot, and this girl was applying. And they give you a place to put your first name, middle, last, and they put a nickname. All right, that's like if your name is William, you might want to be called Will or Bill. You know, so this girl come in, she real ghetto. You know, she need a job though, so she filling out her application. You know, under nickname, can't remember her real name, but under nickname, she put something like Peaches or Tweety or something. I forgot what it was something crazy like that. You have to know your name. Your name is your name. And then back where I was from, man, we used to always name everything. We love to name our dogs. Love to name our dogs. I remember I had a dog named Midnight. My wife's father had a dog named Jesus. So he said if an attacker come in the house, he just scream out Jesus, and the dog come. He was a pit bull. The dog go tear him up. I love to name my cars. I named my first car Rosa because she got me off the bus. You know, so. But your name is your name, man. And in the DeFi community, our name is important. All right, so the Dapp DeFi community, I'm now calling it the DDC. All right, now to my third quickie, we're gonna be talking about the evolution of Tokenair. All right, the Tokenair platform. Now, I will tell you, if you've been in the Dapp and DeFi space, if you're in the DDC and you've been around for a while, man, it's feel like we been with Trevon the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna talk about the other situation, but you know, just following dude from there, like he's really evolved. And the great thing about Tokenair is that, you know, it's not just him, and you can tell. He has a very ambitious developer, and then you put Trevon as an influencer in front of this thing. It's just blown up, man, and it's just been nothing but great things. And I will say this, one thing about dude is he really actually, you could tell he listens to people who make sense. A lot of people, you know, when they find success, especially if they find a little money in something, if they don't have direction, they just end up just moving around with their head spinning. He's just really evolving into, you know, just not being a businessman, but a businessman. He gets it. So he's going to be the one to catch. I don't think it's going to be Bankroll. I think it's going to be Tokenair, man. So you had Tokenair going from stable contract, then you had the crazy contract, and then you went with, you know, Ch.II, HEX Rise, and then HEX Max, and then you come back with, to me, one of the best ones so far, which is Infinitude. You can go find ways to earn crypto on one of those contracts, and that's fire. Alright, and I'm gonna definitely give Tokenair money mo bing, because the DDC is really gonna grow through a platform like Tokenair. Bing! And to the last quickie of Dapp DeFi Quickies Chapter 2 is none other than Bankroll Save. Now, I talked about Bankroll Save on Chapter 1, and you know, I got some people in the comments, and I appreciate y'all comments, man. Money mo always. I appreciate any interaction I get, man. I appreciate that, man. But it was asking about Bankroll Save, and I think I'm gonna have to get into this because it's a lot of goods, and when you hear no risk, it just knocks people off their feet. Some people just go crazy. Like, oh, it's no risk. Oh, we found it. It's here. It's here. We just make money from nothing. But there is some downsides to that, man. You already know, man. Money Mo, the Dapp white paper. Go! I get into it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the numbers a little bit. I'm gonna have to address Bankroll Save. So man, y'all check that video out. It's gonna probably be coming soon. So, but Bankroll Save is a good Tron wallet, but I think there's some misconceptions on what it actually can bring you over time. Alright? So that was Dapp and DeFi Quickies Chapter 2. We talked about, doesn't matter if you're the best dev. All that matters in the DDC is that you have the best contracts. We also talked about 3 things that casino dApps must do to survive. Then we talked about the evolution of the Tokenair platform. Alright? And then we ended up talking about Bankroll Save. Alright? Y'all want to hear more? Check out Chapter 3. Bing!